Whatever I feel good about when I design these pieces, that it's like, yeah, I really like that.
My name is Izaskun Zabala. I'm a jewelry designer based in Brooklyn. The wax, the good thing about it is that if you make a mistake, you can repair it. You can add wax and so on. You need to constantly be looking at what you do, so you don't want to, we're talking about sometimes a quarter of a millimeter, really, that it will make a difference on the design or on the thickness of the piece. So my jewelry is high polished, the lines are very clean, so it's very detail oriented, and most of the pieces are symmetrical. So for me it's a challenge, of how exact I can do a piece. My hands are my magic tools. For some reason, every time I meet a person, I look at their hand.
Oh my God, look at this finger. Wow, what happened? It's a bent finger. It's crazy. Is that bad or? No, that actually adds importance to this person's personality. Like, this person has a lot of Jupiterian characteristics, but I've never seen anything like that. It's very crazy. Let's see if there is another.
Palm reading came to me because it had to, as many other things in life.
In all straight like that, and open, right. I feel you have a characteristic of you're probably very good at school, and that makes you somebody solid, no?
It is a conversation, the palm reading. Again, I'm not a psychic, and I need to ask questions in order to create and to direct the reading, no? And it's fascinating, the idea that the palm changes, because the palm is the mirror of our true self.
Another great thing that I learned is that I'm gonna live a long life, and we have a saying in Spanish, "Mala hierba nunca muere," which actually means bad grass never dies. So watch out.
It's a beautiful thing that I think that now with my jewelry and the palm reading, they cannot separate no longer. Basque Country, a beautiful region in northern Spain. And many people mistake it for Barcelona in New York, and it's not Barcelona. It's a very ancient culture, and I'm very proud to be from where I am. Love, maybe come to New York. New York was never in my mind. I was 23 years old and I fell in love with an American man. The first day I walked in this city, I knew that this was gonna be my city. I arrived in July 2001 and 2 months later, exactly 2 months later, the Twin Towers happened.
Obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
I thought that the universe was telling me to not be here anymore. And, the city went into, a depression, fear was everywhere. And everybody was talking of how great New York was before 9/11 and then what was going to happen after 9/11. My partner lost his job, as many other people, so they were tough times. And, you push through, and I think it makes you more of a warrior, of a survivor, no? And that's when I started making jewelry. This is like the little tricky part. So you guys want to go for this or longer?
Yeah.
So let's cut it like quite longer than this, and then we can cut it at the end. So I built a bench at home, and I just did accessories, and I tried to sell them to friends, to do different markets. And I think it's because of the necessity of survival that I started having my own little company without having a proper company, Yeah. Porque le corta un poco el look de tal, ¿no?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too. One thing that I keep in mind when I design, the idea of timelessness. Making could be worn by a 20-year-old or 45-year-old woman.
Mira, así como está ella, mírala ella, mírala.
I think that the first thing I need to mention is my mother. My mother it's a very stylish woman, and she will always wear jewelry that she inherited from her grandmother, from her great-grandmother, and they were beautiful statement pieces with gold and aquamarines and pearls. And so somebody buying a piece and having it pass through generations, I love that. I think that first contact of the fine jewelry and the old fine jewelry made me think about how with jewelry it's an art that can last forever. I think first that you're gonna know right away if New York is the city for you. It's not for everybody. Be bold. Know what you want. Go, if you have a business, you are your best salesman, so you have to put yourself out there. And a no is not a failure. A no is a possibility to have another idea. Definitely, I worked as a waitress, as a babysitter, as doing private events. You need to be ready to juggle before making a living with your art. You might be lucky. You know, New York also is the 1 degree of separation.
Princess!
I'm a princess. So here I am, going to the event. I'm gonna do palm reading and say my